who's played terrific defense as well. Here's Clark off a screen, gets a look, and hits.
Win the tip. Get it all the way to Billings. Billings down low. Hands it off to Clark. Clark being guarded by Gardner. Puts the floater up and rattles it.
It is Caitlin Clark able to clear for Indiana.
Caitlin coming off that 20-point performance right here. Handling the physicality of Benijah Laney.
And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will tip inside and lay it in.
In the NCAA tournament. And I was like, what do they feed the players in Texas? Well,
have gotten it done in transition. And it's been Clark at the controls. Clark on the drive. And Clark lays it in. And look, there is no question that the paint is a completely different story as Clark just went right by her former teammate.
I guess he determined that Ariel Atkins had possession.
Clark the switch on to Dolson, steps back and buries a triple.
The knockdown shooter, she is feisty over there, making the offensive foul. Clark takes the three and drills.
Every athlete dreams about the big moments, the packed arenas, the national attention, the pressure that comes with knowing everyone is watching. But dreaming about those moments and thriving in them are two very different things. That's where Caitlin Clark separates herself. Because when the spotlight becomes brightest, she doesn't seem distracted by it. She seems comfortable inside it. There's a confidence in the way Caitlin Clark plays that immediately stands out. Not because she demands attention, but because she never appears overwhelmed by the challenge in front of her. Whether facing a tough defense or a critical possession, her approach remains remarkably consistent. She trusts what she knows. She trusts what she's practiced. And most importantly, she trusts herself.
Really get involved more on the offensive end.
Three players in double figures. Clark again with another three.
Some shots.
45 blocks last year. Clark for three.
Chanta defense by the Sparks fans. 6 on the shot clock. Clark, a deep three.
Megan McKeek with you here. Clark pulls off that screen, knocks it down.
Caitlin, hit it. Clark has space. She's going to let it fly, and she's going to connect.
Clark working on Cunningham, gets inside. Clark gets it to go.
Mitchell spinning, finding Clark. 5 to shoot. Clark lays it in. Tie game.
Three-pointer made. Every field goal made has been three, and Clark gets her first field goal of the afternoon.
Here's Clark working behind Boston. Clark for the lead. You bet.
All right. They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
Caitlin Clark.
Here for her out of South Carolina. Clark, the jump stop, and the finish.
That trust becomes visible in every area of her game. It appears in the shots she takes without hesitation. It appears in the passes she delivers with perfect timing. It appears in the calm decisions she makes when pressure begins affecting everyone else. Caitlin Clark understands something that many athletes spend years trying to learn. Confidence is not created during competition. It is revealed during competition. The source of that confidence is preparation. Every hour spent improving. Every repetition completed. Every challenge overcome.
Can't hit on three. She's got 9, 8, and 5 right now. Clark with the step back deep two. Money.
Well, this is a Minnesota defense that has been a lead all season long. Beaver had their way with it in the first quarter. Clark trying to get Indiana started, and maybe that'll help.
Clark over Horston. Hits a three.
For Coach Side and this team.
Clark comes back and answers.
Clark working on McDonald, who gives it a swipe. Clark, step back, hits a three.
The Indiana Fever having to take the ball out of the net a lot more here in this third than we saw in the first half, and that's affected their pace. Clark outside, and that's good.
Thanks. We got some score power on the court. Watch that inside hand, that left hand. Caitlin Clark gets away.
Use her body and get to her spots and being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off strong.
Annie Hamilton has been to Caitlin Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects.
Cunningham looking. Versus Hines Allen. Handoff Clark for the tie. Yes!
Knocked away by Clark. Here's Clark ahead of the field. Caitlin Clark has her first All-Star. Boston, who also has a 15-5-5 game today. Here's Clark, catch, fire, and connect.
Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a three.
The intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta, the help side's got to be there. How about
Those moments build the foundation that allows her to remain composed when the stakes are highest. And that composure changes everything. It helps her see opportunities others miss. It helps her make decisions others avoid. It helps her stay focused when distractions are everywhere. But perhaps the most impressive part of her journey is the consistency. Great performances can happen once. Memorable moments can happen occasionally.
Just no space. Connecticut everywhere. Here's Clark with Banham guarding her. Clark gets bumped, will take, and hit from three.
And Cunningham is down behind the play.
But minutes left to play in this one, and the hill is steep. 12 points. The Fever looking to erase. Here's Clark, catch and shoot. Hits a three!
wings are dominating in free throws.
Clark knocks Sabrina Ionescu, one of the best three-point shooters, set all kinds of three-point records last year. Here's Caitlin Clark driving. She's got the first 5 points.
Should have been given a really good look.
Clark, hesitation, gets to the rim. And Hines Allen on a handoff to Clark. Oh, yeah!
First year with the Liberty and the WNBA. Phoebish, the rookie, defending the other rookie. Caitlin Clark.
That makes her a threat from so many different places on the floor. Clark, little mid-range, is good.
From all over the floor. Clark penetrating.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo.
We have got to find a body on Reese.
Clark gets freed up. From up.
It's been the second and third quarter that's been the issue for the Liberty, so let's see if they can have a better one here today as Clark.
11 wins all of last season. They're already at 10. Looking to tie last year's winning record.
Clark from way downtown.
Over that left shoulder.
Austin had her 11th double-double of the season, and Clark.
Timpson, those long arms you mentioned earlier. Such a great defender. Scoops to Clark. And Clark lays it up and in.
Oh boy, I thought that.
Isn't going to be able to see Katie Lou after last night's game, so today, really the first time they're seeing her.
Clark, how did they?
Mitchell isolating on Thomas. Clark needs one. Finally has
good interior passing, but Indiana's got to stop letting the ball get into the paint. They've got to keep it out.
Clark, step back, hits a three.
Howard blocked by Boston. Here comes Caitlin. Get
it! Early on. Championship medal of Las Vegas on full display, and Clark.
She's only shooting 67% from three.
Clark on a step back, buries a three.
Clark. 6 to shoot. Backing down. Clark leans in and banks it home. In a
True excellence is the ability to show up with the same focus, discipline, and determination over and over again. That is what Caitlin Clark continues to do. Game after game, possession after possession, challenge after challenge. She competes with confidence, leads with composure, and performs with purpose. And that combination is why her impact extends beyond highlights, beyond statistics, and beyond individual victories. Because the most lasting impression she leaves is not what she accomplishes. It's the mindset she brings every time she steps onto the court.